Coronavirus concerns. The Arizona University canceling a study abroad program just in case. Plus, stressor dangers, how to protect your kids from this common problem. And is it GIF or GIF? We put a lid on this decade-old debate. 12 at 12 starts right now. 12 minutes, no commercials on TV and on the go on the 12 News app, Facebook, and YouTube. Hey guys, it's Crystal here. In today's Talker, should cities be allowed to ban pit bulls? We're asking because it's becoming a hot button issue as Denver upheld its ban on pit bulls earlier this week. We looked into whether or not something like this is necessary here and found out last year in Maricopa County, there were 4,700 dog attacks. A quarter of those attacks on humans were by an unknown breed, but pit bulls did account for the next highest number, 801 bites or 17%. Cast your vote right now on 12news.com/bullhorn or comment down below if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube. The results minutes away. Hashtag most clicked. Here are the stories piquing everyone's interest right now. First up, ASU has now canceled its study abroad program in South Korea because of the coronavirus outbreak. The move came after the CDC elevated South Korea to a level 3 warning this week. The university is now helping students who are already in the country make travel plans to get out. The number of people impacted and killed by the deadly outbreak is in the tens of thousands. Second most clicked, an attempted kidnapping in Goodyear. Police tell us a 14-year-old was walking alone to Desert Edge High School around 7:30 this morning when she says a man grabbed her from behind. This was in the area of 159th Avenue in Jefferson. The girl says the guy got spooked after a car drove by and let her go. Police believe this is an isolated incident, but they want everyone in the area to be cautious. If you have any information, call police. Will today be the day the Leaning Tower of Dallas finally falls? Probably not. Have you seen this yet? The building was imploded 8 days ago, but something went wrong and part of it is still standing. Winds grounded the wrecking ball yesterday, just creating more drama and fuel for the internet, which is having a heyday with this one. We're hearing it could take weeks before it finally comes down. It's every parent's worst nightmare. Your child climbs on a piece of furniture, accidentally pulling it over on top of themselves. It recently happened to a California couple, and now they're sharing their terrifying experience. Karen has the story.
Annie had just put Eris down for a nap, and then after about 10 minutes, there was a large crash.
3-year-old Eris can be a little monkey.
Woo! Woo! So what she actually did was take out every single drawer, and she would climb step here, step here.
But this is something her parents never imagined would happen.
And then it totally toppled over.
Thankfully, Eris is okay, unscathed.
It gave me chills, and it still gives me chills to watch that video because I think she could have died, or her neck could have gotten twisted under there and crushed, or she could have broken a bone at the very least. We've seen these stories on the news, but I guess we had just thought, oh, it won't happen to us.
According to the Consumer Product Safety Commission, a child dies from furniture, appliances, or TVs tipping over every 2 weeks in the U.S. And 20,000 kids are injured this way each year.
Immediately, we had a handyman come and install these steel furniture cables onto the back. If I go like this, now the drawers don't even come out, it won't fall off the wall, and she'd be secure from it falling.
The CPSC urges parents to do what they did, with straps available at any home improvement store.
Once you have a baby, to start anchoring the furniture to the wall, because it could be someone who starts climbing a little bit earlier than you recognize, and then that's right when the danger happens.
Our skies are as bright and sunny as this yellow classic car in Bisbee. We're riding in style today because it's National Retro Day, and our temperatures, well, they're totally rad this afternoon. In the 70s, above average with light wind, plenty of sunshine, and we're shooting for that high of 77 degrees. This game is totally unrealistic. I never have this many lives left. Tonight, temperatures not as harsh. 51 for Phoenix. We'll chill down to 40 in Payson, 27 Flagstaff. Tomorrow in Kingman on the cusp of 70. And we will crack 80 degrees in Phoenix for the second time this year so far. We are going to Add in some additional clouds, though, the next couple of days, still hanging out in the 80s for the first half of your weekend. Then temperatures go from the 80s to the 70s and then the 60s in one fell swoop, thanks to a rain and snowmaker that has its sights set on us for Monday. So did you catch the meteor? We got so many videos of a fireball lighting up the sky around 5:30 yesterday morning. The American Meteor Society says they got 31 reports of a fireball that was seen over Arizona, California, New Mexico, and Utah. February is just naturally an active time of year for these. That's great news for meteorite hunters, which apparently is a thing, especially in Prescott. Team 12's Rachel Cole has more on why meteorite hunting is such a popular hobby. Hey, Rachel.
Hey guys, that's right. Meteorites mean money. It's not just their shiny surface that makes them so appealing, especially for those looking to add to their collection.
Every time a meteorite hits, there's meteorite hunters from all over the world that show up and spend lots of money and lots of time.
Amateur cosmochemist Michael Pineda piquing our interest with a piece from his own collection.
It got a shape as it flew through the atmosphere, and those flow lines are one of the things you would see on an oriented stony iron meteorite. And those lines are actually a nickel alloy.
He knows the different types we can find once a meteor hits the ground.
There's a stony iron meteorite, the rarest one, and then there's an iron meteorite, and that's famous for the Campo de Cielo, or locally, the Caña Diablo meteorite. So that's solid, just about solid iron. And the last one is a stony meteorite, and that is made mostly of stone, and it has tiny inclusions of metal, and that's how we know came from space.
For 7 years, Michael's been studying several hundred pieces and says determining their worth is almost as thrilling as spotting one.
Robert Varish, he found the Mars meteorite, and they call it Los Angeles. He sold it for $3.2 million, and it wasn't very big. It was $10,000 a gram. And you can compare it to gold, which is about $45 a gram, maybe a little bit more now.
But before they hit the ground, they soar across the sky, catching all kinds of attention.
It's a big deal. I was actually shining this in Las Vegas the day that it happened, and guys were leaving Las Vegas to come out here.
And even though Michael is from California, he's got a favorite from this display at ASU's Center for Meteorite Studies.
The one from Glendale, Arizona that fell in 2018. The one I was showing you earlier. And one of the reasons it's my favorite is because I'm here looking for the one that fell recently and doing some comparison on what I need to see. I'm an expert in stony iron, but not in chondrites, so I need to look at what I got to go after.
If you want to catch those meteors one more time, you can do so by going to our website, 12news.com. We'll send it back to you.
Time for another news stories that'll have you talking all day today. First up, the ADOT sign contest is back. It's your chance to have your clever traffic saying show up on ADOT signs across Arizona. Just a few things to know going in. The message can be up to 18 characters per line, and you have 3 lines. It can't include emojis or hashtags, darn. ADOT will accept submissions online through March 2nd. She's the Man. Can you tell who that is? It's Taylor Swift. She dropped the music video for The Man overnight, and people just can't get enough. The whole time, she imagined all the things she could do as a man with no consequences or judgment. Manspreading, anyone? This is the first music video solo directed by Swift. Jiffy Peanut Butter is putting a lid on a decade-long debate: how to pronounce the looping image format that has taken over the internet. Is it GIF or GIF? Well, the creator of the looping image says it's pronounced with a soft G like the peanut butter Jiffy and not a hard G, so it's GIF. And Jiffy released a limited edition peanut butter jar with a G on Amazon in honor, but good luck getting your sticky fingers on it. They're all sold out. Time now for A to Z 60, where we celebrate the people, places, and things that make the Valley awesome in just 60 seconds. It's the hottest new health trend. I take you inside Arizona's first kava bar to find out what exactly it is. Ready for a new kind of buzz? Chase is gonna make me into a kava tender here at Lacuna, the first kava bar in Arizona.
We're gonna start with our kava chata. So you're gonna go ahead and take 2 scoops of our Tongan kava. Kava comes from the root of a pepper plant. The plant name is Piper methisticum, which means enchanting pepper. Kava is a ceremonial tea. It's used by tribes to reach a higher level of consciousness for tribal rituals or maybe to settle a tribal dispute. And we're gonna grab 3 tablespoons of our horchata mix. We serve kava here as a social lubricant. And it's a great place for people to come out, have a drink in a more healthy environment than you get at a traditional bar. Perfect. Shake about 10 good times. Pour it into this real coconut shell with a cinnamon sugar rim. And we have 1 kava chata.
What is that tingling.
You'll get a little numbing, tingling sensation from the kava, the same way they put capsaicin pepper in like an icy hot rub. Anytime anybody has a drink, we say bula, we raise our drinks in the air, and it's really recognition of the life or the spirit in somebody else. So bula!
And that's your A to Z 60. Talkers, should cities be allowed to ban pit bulls? We're asking because it's becoming a hot button issue as Denver upheld its ban on pit bulls earlier this week. 37% of you are saying yes, 63% are saying no. But keep voting on 12news.com/bullhorn. And those of you watching on Facebook and YouTube, go ahead and comment down below. Finally for us this afternoon, you never know unless you ask. Two Cubs fans got some help with their gender reveal during a spring training game right here in the Valley. They brought a sign to the Cubs game Tuesday that read, "Batter up, take a swing at our gender reveal." Infielder David Bodie stepped up to the plate and surprise! It's a girl. This video is now going viral. And that's your 12 at 12, the facts on everything you need to know in just 12 minutes, no commercials. We're always on, anywhere, anytime on 12news.com, the 12 News app, and on our socials as well. We'll see you again soon. Let's check in with Jan Diatri to see what's next on Arizona Midday.
You bet. We've got a great show for you today. We are going to take you out to the Renaissance Festival for some jousting and some turkey legs, and we've got some more family fun as well. Plus,